Hello and welcome to today's lab activity on enzymes. So there's two experiments that we're going to be doing today. Your instructor will let you know whether you're supposed to graph and analyze both experiments or the first or the second experiment. So the first experiment that we're going to be doing is looking at the effect of pH on enzyme activity. So I'm going to be able to adjust the pH in these 5 tubes. I'm going to adjust that to 3, 5, leave this at 7, 9, and 11. I'm going to keep the temperature the same, and I'm going to add the same amount of substrate to each of these tubes. So we're going to just do 1 gram of substrate to each one. All right, now that we've added the substrate, we're going to look at, how much product is produced. So here's a table of our data. Your table will probably have only 2 columns. So the left-hand column should say pH, and the right-hand column will be the number of molecules of product formed per minute. So for test tube 1, which was pH 3, 39 molecules of product were formed per minute. For pH 5, we got 81 molecules of product formed per minute. For pH 7, 145. For pH 9, 91. And for pH 11, 49 molecules of product formed per minute. So make sure you've got that data written down. And then I'm going to reset and do the second experiment. So for the second experiment, we're going to be looking at the effect of substrate concentration on enzyme activity. That means we're going to keep pH the same and the temperature the same. So the first tube, I'm going to add 0.5 grams. I'm going to add 1 to the second tube, 2 grams to tube 3, 4 grams to tube 4, 8 grams to tube 5. Now let's take a look at our data. So in your table, the left-hand column will be amount of substrate, like in column number 2, and in the right-hand column will be the number of molecules of product formed per minute, times 10 to the 6th. So for 0.5 grams, we formed 72 molecules of product per minute. For 1 gram of substrate, we had 145. For 2 grams of substrate, we had 300. For 4 grams of substrate, we had 350. And for 8 grams of substrate, we had 350. Make sure you have the data written down in your data table. And then that's it for this experiment.